GVL Season 2 is here. I could not possibly be more excited. So my goal right here is to hit rank 10 as fast as humanly possible. I'm going to give myself a goal of 7 days. Let's say 7 days. I don't know. Probably won't happen, but I really want to get there. I want to get there fast. I want to be on top. I drew some inspiration from Call Me Jake's series Road to Rank 10. His channel will, of course, be linked in the description, as well as all the various Mario Kart videos I spend my life watching. And I have decided to start my Race to Rank 10 series. I'm going to be using the same team I featured in a previous video, Azumarill lead with Playrough, Defense Deoxys, and Altaria. I'm so sorry, it gets boring, but I hope the climb and the stress that comes with it will be the exciting part. If there is a better team that I find, I have no problem changing it up, but I really want to stay consistent, master one team, because that's really honestly how you gain ranking, and that's what I recommend to all of you. So without further ado, let's get into my battle. This is my first ever battle in Season 2. But unfortunately, you would think rank 1 would be the time where you get to beat up noobs and have a great time and go 25-0 and just literally destroy everything. But guess what? This trainer, I recognize his name, Palindari. I get matched with him very frequently up in the higher ranks. It's always a great game. Love to see you here. But now is not the time, buddy. I want to kill people. Anyway, I probably should have kept my Azumarill in just because Playrough would be neutral, but of course so would Skull Bash. But I don't know. Oh well, I make a questionable decision and go for my hard counter switch, but it gets kind of countered by a Alola Marowak. At least my Rock Slides are going to be doing some damage right here. We decide to all expend our shields, and I know I do not win that 2-shield scenario, especially since I think I got baited. I don't remember though, I wasn't paying super close attention. But I switch out, try to farm down real quick and sneaky, but in comes Lapras, and I know in Great League they all run Skull Bash, so no Ice Beam to be scared of. Will the subsequent... Okay, going for the farm down, but luckily I'm able to get to the Sky Attack, so that's kind of awesome. So big mistake on his part, but will I be able to come back from that kind of stupid switch at the beginning, or is this a lost game? As the Marowak is able to quickly fire spin me down, and I know a Shadow Ball's coming my way. I kind of decide to preserve my Deoxys and eat the damage. Goes for the switch so I don't farm. Okay, great. But this is a bad situation. I try to catch a Thunderbolt. It is unsuccessful. Here comes the Rock Slide, and he's going to be able to farm me down after this, so super not great. I go for the Rock Slide. Would I have been able to sneak a... No, I would not have. Definitely not. Good thing I didn't go for that, because the next counter would have taken me out. Now I will be able to barely live this Thunderbolt, get off my Playrough, and then I have to hope my Bubbles kill before the next charge move comes. It is one for the books. It is gonna be so freaking close, but it doesn't happen, and I lose my first ever battle of Season 2 off to a rough start. Let's get into the next one. So I'm gonna be including, I think, 3 battles from each set, except for set 2, because that was just a bunch of boring wins, so I just included 1. But, yeah, so now I finally get to beat up the noobs I've been waiting for. It's super lovely, super nice. PvP isn't everyone's thing. It's fine, I understand. So, no switch out on this Blossom. Beautiful shiny. Love to look at that. Here comes the switch out into Zapdos. I go for the Dragon Pulse. Why not? Anyway, I'm just going to use this time to talk about a blunder that I have so recently made. There was Star Peaceable Dust Rewards, and I was assuming there wouldn't be. I claimed mine right at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, right when Season 2 began, and there wasn't Star Peaceable Dust Rewards last time. A Star Piece wouldn't work, so I was just like, not going to think twice, not going to wait for people to update me, and I missed out on that extra 50k. I did not have a star piece on when the rewards came out. So if for some reason by the time this is out you have not claimed those rewards, make sure you have a star piece on. This has been PSA. Anyway, we take this next one. Including one final match as a little baby rank 1, we are met by an Alolan Raichu bad, immediate switch out into Altaria. Both are kind of but I am hard countered. Super cool, super great. So these are some interesting glassy off-meta picks, but nonetheless, they are hard counters to my team. So far, this is not looking super great. Gonna let this go down and farm with Deoxys. Is this looking like my second loss of the season already? Am I gonna go 3-5 on my very first set? That would be kind of disgusting and awful. Let's see how this plays out. So I am not going to shield this up. Does this thing get avalanche? I guess not, right? RIP. Sucks to be in Alolan Sandshrew right now. Oh, so far he has all Alolans, not this thing. So my switch timer is up. I was just like building up a little, you know, you never know what could happen before switching in my Azumarill to get hard countered. And we're going to eat one of these things, and then the Alolan Raichu is definitely going to come out. Yep, here he is, so we will be able to get shields right here. I'm going to have to shield all of these up. I don't know when else I'm going to use them because Mud Bomb isn't super great. Luckily, goes for the newly debuffed Wild Charge. So things are looking up for me, honestly. I think I'll be able to farm down after shielding this. So that's kind of fun for me. I'm liking that debuff. Yep, okay. So he still has a shield. I should be able to get it right here, unless for some reason I don't. Or for some reason I don't. So I go for the switch out real quick, and I have a lot of energy stored up. So I'm glad he decided to save that shield instead of, or never use it. Okay, maybe he realized not shielding that Ice Beam would have been a mistake, or maybe he already gave up the second he saw that Wild Charge debuffed the moves and was not aware of that. I don't know. So there we go. That should be a bubble down. And there's a GG. Okay, set number 1 is in the books. We went 4-1. Could have gone better, honestly. Was hoping for a 5-1, of course, as one does at this very beginning stage, but you live and you learn, and 4-1 is good, and we'll take it. So that is enough to get to rank 2, and that's how we do. So set 2 was just they were all 5 of them, some very monotonous wins against people who don't exactly know what they're doing. So I switch out right here, and we don't see a switch out. And I'll just decide to throw this before a Sludge Bomb can come through. It gets shielded up. And I'm not going to shield this even if it is a Sludge Bomb. But it is a Leaf Blade. So super fun. I'm going to farm down. And that is the end of this Victory Bell. I have some energy saved. And in comes... why wouldn't that switch out have transpired? Not everyone is very PvP minded. It is okay. And so we're going to just let this thing go down, and we will have Deoxys to happily counter this Cloyster. It is fun, you know, to see some things you don't normally see. And that is an experience I will gladly take. Gets the Icy Wind off, and I go for this rock thingy. And let's see what the last mon is. Ooh, Arcanine. So right here, I don't have to switch, but I figure might as well. Even though it's Thunderfang, I'd rather that Rock Slide hit eventually when it is not debuffed than not. But no Wild Charge on this thing. I don't shield this because I know if I at least save a shield for Deoxys, that Rock Slide will be able to take it out. But Azumarill gets there first and takes the W for our boys. So that was set number 2 in a nutshell. Just some W's, casual, you know, it's no big deal and stuff. We went 5-5, 5-4-5, 5-0, whatever you want to call it. And we are overall 9-10. Claim our rewards up to rank 3. Let's go. Next battles. So at this point, things are heating up. For these last 3 sets, I'm going to be including 3 battles from each. And right here, we're met by Bastiodon. Instant switch out. Interesting. I didn't even got Hydro Pump, so I don't know what you're doing there. But not going to shield this. And probably going to fire off this Sky Attack. and see if we can get a shield right here. And if we do, then great, we'll farm down after shielding once, but if not, that works too. So good thing we ate a sludge bomb. This Bastiodon won't get to farm quite as much. Able to get off a last-ditch sky attack, but it is not for very much at all. Next up, send in our boy Deoxys. Really no reason to wait on that switch timer right there since he was the one that switched first. Shield this up because you got to use shields eventually, but it's just flamethrower, so it does make sense why he would switch out against that Azumarill in the first place. I respect it. Here comes another one, and then just going to happily farm down. Could have thrown to pressure a shield, but no. Oh, here comes Meganium. Not super great. Altaria's dead. What are we going to do? So I decide to just throw these. He's got to use shields eventually. And here comes one, and things are kind of scary right now. It's not looking great because this is gonna kill, and then one ice beam will take it out, but he still has a shield, and I still have a shield, so of course I'm gonna shield this next frenzy plant, but will another frenzy plant come before my ice beam? And I honestly feel like it might, and this is not very good at all. This is quite unwell, but a switch out. Amazing. What? So I guess he didn't have faith that I would not be, or I had more energy than I had and was trying to catch that, but I feel like he could have gotten to a frenzy plant before me. Whatever, nonetheless, GG's, and I will gladly take it. Up next, I think I win 2 more. But then this happens. So let's see, we're met by a Shiftry. I decide might as well just try to catch a Leaf Blade. Still going to do a lot to defense Deoxys, honestly, but at least it's not a foul play, and I know that because I timed it correctly. Here is our boy Stunfisk. Someone just commented, Stunfisk wrecks this team, and I was like, no, it's like fine. Like, it's like neutral. Like, it's like fine. I don't know about that. So here he is, here he comes, going, it looks like, for at least an overcharge of energy, if not the farm down, because I'm going to be doing, yeah, pretty much nothing with these charge moves, so that's a little scary. Now this boy is loaded, he has so much, and I'm thinking right here, I don't know, like, I assume I'll just catch one of these, like, what else? I don't know, so yeah, unfortunately not able to lock this Altaria onto the Shiftry, and we're just going to be doing whatever damage we can do. Hopefully, maybe wait out the switch timer. Still have 2 shields on both ends, so I decide to use one, even though I could definitely stand to save those for those Leaf Blades, so who knows. But here comes another one. I know I'm going to live and then be able to get this off. I could have sworn I had more energy than this Shiftry, than this Skarmory. Like, I definitely got a few Dragon Breaths in before it came in, so I don't know what the deal with this is. And then switch out to farm down. Now, we do have that Altaria there as a sack swap, but I'm not thinking this battle is going to last long enough to wait out the switch timer, but we'll see. So, of course, these are all going to get shielded up. Of course, I'm going to shield this one. And now, a Leaf Blade's going to come through before my Ice Beam. Then I'm going to Ice Beam, and then it's going to get shielded, and then another Leaf Blade's going to come through before I'm able to sack swap Altaria. That switch timer's not up yet. Very, very sad. Very, very, very sad. And this is looking like L number 2 of the season. Rip in peace. I think we got a streak of 12. So we lost the first one, then won 12, and now lost again. Up next, let's see if we can redeem ourselves. Already not looking good with this Tropius. I always wait to see if it's Air Slash because I know I have some play and I don't have to switch out if it's Air Slash. But unfortunately, we are met by Razor Leaf. Not excellent. Switch, save swap Deoxys, and very good for us. Munchlax does not appreciate these counters one bit, so that tells me that something in the back is weak to Deoxys as well. So I kind of want to preserve this lad. I get this off. Let's see if we draw a shield. If not, I think I can eat a body slam and farm down. I definitely can, no doubt about it. But Lag! Yes, lag! I love lag! So fun! That's so excellent and great for me. So now, instead of having switch advantage, like I had so delicately planned, knowing I would be able to survive the licks and farm down, I freaking don't have switch advantage. So that's excellent and super great. And now Altaria won't be locked onto that Tropius. So I don't really know what I'm doing at this point. I'm just kind of sad and about to cry. I switch out to catch a flash cannon. Not sure why. I guess I just assume that I'm going to be able to get a shield with this. But then I don't, because he's definitely very comfortable in the position he is in. So this is going to get a farm down real quick. And there is no reason that I will be able to win this without a shield, especially since this lad right here, this chunky round piece of steel, he does have a shield and I do not. So 2 flash cannons are going to take me out, but I'm not giving up yet. You know, I had energy. I'm thinking there might be a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Let's just keep trying. So I don't succeed, not even going to come close. Now my question right there is, would it have been worth it to try to land that Dragon Pulse? Would that have been exactly enough, or would I have not gotten there? I don't know, but I gotta do some research on exactly how much Dragon Pulse does compared to Sky Attack. Anyway, there is what is it, set number 3. So we go 3 and 5. So far we are 4 for 5 on the first set, 5 for 5 on the second set, and set number 3 we are 3 for 5. Will this be enough to get to rank number 4? No, you know what, it's not. So we're gonna do another set in rank 3. Let's go, rank 3. Okay, up next we do get lucky with an Altaria lead. I like that. So expecting a switch out, perhaps, flaps. So I'm not mashing my Ice Beam, and here it comes. Ooh, so I tried to switch right there, but it decided that my charge move was going to be thrown instead. Very lovely. I love when that occurs, but luckily we get a shield dive. That's fine, honestly, no complaints. I'm kind of glad it happened. I send in Altaria, and I shield this up just because I'm scared of that super strong new wild charge, but it is not, so I elect to not shield this one as well. I'm also scared of a psychic, but it looks like maybe I would have had to shield one anyway, especially if this gets shielded out, which it does. So the next Thunder Punch is going to take me out, so I think I match shields, and then I'm going to go to farm down, or I just let it go. Oh, awesome, cool. Okay, sure. So I figure, yeah, I might as well save that for something more needy of it. And in comes Azumarill, and I'm very glad I sent an Altaria to face that Raichu, because it would not appreciate this. But fortunately, we go and we Thunderbolt. What was the lead again? I forget. I don't know, but yeah, Deoxys is a pretty... Oh, it's Altaria. Oh, yeah. So that's definitely why we... Well, no. Why wouldn't... the Altaria should have came in right there, and then it would not necessarily be matched up against this Azumarill. But whatever. I'm sure it would have been a win either way, because Rock Slide hits pretty hard. We would have been able to get to 2 and take out the Altaria on Deoxys, but no complaints. We're going to be able to farm down before dying, and then... Will we get to the Play Rough? No, we won't. We won't even get to the Ice Beam. Cool. But we have a Thunderbolt ready, and that's going to be a GG. Cool. Nice. Okay. Some redemption going on here. I'm liking it. Next, we see a Medicham. My team is really good against Medicham, honestly. Basically, everything counters it, except it does not appreciate an Ice Punch. My Altaria, that is. But that is fine. We see a switch into Registeel, and I'm instantly able to switch in my counter. Lovely. So we're going to go for pretty much a near farm down, maybe throwing 1 charge move, yeah. I kind of am assuming I'm going to get a shield right here because this Registeel wants to fire off another Flash Cannon. So I just go Rock Slide, nice and easy. And I'm going to take this Flash Cannon and hope to farm down the rest of the way. No, I think I'm scared. I think I'm going to throw. Yep, I throw. So maybe we'll get a shield and then force him to throw something. And I'm going to shield up too. You know, I want to win this. because Altaria does not do well against that Medicham when there are no shields, and I'm not really looking to get baited with a power-up punch. So yeah, just a whole situation that could be avoided. Especially lovely seeing that we're going to be able to get this Thunderbolt and maybe even another one. Yeah, nice. Okay, and Altaria doesn't have to see this Azumarill. All is fine and all is well. Now probably switch out or not. Okay, excellent, cool. I guess I don't, just because Azumarill will farm down and then I'll have energy for the Medicham rather than switching and then getting something locked in against a thing I don't want it to be locked in against, i.e. my Altaria against this Azumarill at some point. It's just a situation that I would like to avoid. And here I am, able to nice and easy get off this Play Rough. And then I do switch. No, I'm gonna have to eat an Ice Punch, but that's better than somehow my Azumarill going down before killing this Medicham, and then the Ice Punches being buffed by Power Up Punch or something. So that was just a nice little safety measure. Things in this set are looking a little better. We are met by a Dugong, probably a Legacy. So now people up in this rank 3, they be knowing what they're doing. So I'm gonna get debuffed by this Icy Wind. And then I'm just going to throw off my Play Roughs. And if I get a shield, I'm okay with that. I'm going to switch eventually. I'm going to eat as much of this Dugong's energy as I possibly can. Maybe leave with a little bit of stored energy. Who knows? But yeah, this isn't doing a lot to me at all. I go for a Play Rough after this, I think, just to see how much damage it would do. But honestly, I probably should have saved it for after the switch out. But it is fine. Maybe I'm hoping to get another shield, who knows, but I noticed that does absolutely nothing, so I'm definitely not going to be throwing another charge move, and I'm going to eat this Icy Wind just to absorb it, and then switch out and rid myself of those debuffs. So we have a little bit of energy, we're up a shield, we would have lost that switch advantage anyway, so I'm a-okay with switching. And he decides to stay in and go for a debuff before switching out, and I'm fine with that. You know, counter damage is counter damage, but here comes this Whiscash. Fortunately, my switch timer is gonna run out before his, so really we want to throw charge moves so that the switch timer runs out, but we also don't want to throw charge moves because they're doing absolutely nothing, especially debuff. No thank you, but I decided let me just throw them. It is okay. And maybe a play would be to try to catch a Mud Bomb, but I really don't want Altaria taking a Blizzard. But we die before. Oh, he maybe undercharges right there. So I'm happy. I don't think this thing's going to have enough energy to get to a Blizzard, but I have to Sky Attack just to ensure. And I know if I get the shield, then a Blizzard's coming my way and I have to shield that up. But fortunately, I don't. It's fine. At least I won't have to make that decision. I'm okay with that. And I guess he was hoping to get to an Icy Wind, but so sadly it was unsuccessful. Now he's going to have to, what does he have left? 2 shields, or do I have 2 shields? Okay, I have 2 shields. He has none. This is looking like a game right here. Altaria, will we shield the Altaria or will we save it? We shield it up and we're going to be able to get to another Sky Attack to draw the shield. And then maybe switch right into a Azumarill because that's looking like exactly an Ice Beam in a little bit. Oh, or not. Just make him use energy. That's fine by me. And or not. Or just shield this up and know that we can take it out. And we are going to end this match with all 3 of our boys alive and well and intact. Did a great job today, boys. Way to go. Well done. And that'll wrap up my quick summary of set number 4. We are able to, very luckily, go 5-0. And my ball just bounced all around on top of my Dialga and on the very side of the Metagross. We are not thrown well at all today. Luckily, does not take too many balls, and here we are, rank 4 for the final set. Here we are met by a Shadow Hypno. I'm always very scared of this thing. When it's in the lead, I know it probably has Thunder Punch, if not Ice Punch as well, so these quick, fast, hard hitting, because it's a Shadow, I shield it up, pretty certain it's a Thunder Punch, and get off my own, and I know that I don't win the 1 shield and I don't think I win the 2 shield, so I go for a sneaky switch, counting the confusions, and then my Deoxys is able to happily eat that Thunder Punch. Now, if that were to not happen and we would have had to take a Shadow Ball, that would have been bad. Also, he makes an interesting switch into this Registeel, so something in the back is probably weak to Deoxys as well, unless that was just impulse and a mistake, so I decide to shield that up. We go for the Thunderbolt because I'm expecting no shield, but it does get shielded, so whatever. We are matched, no shields each. This is not going to take me out. It's going to take 2 Flash Cannons. So I'm fine with farming up a little, and then I'm hoping this kills because I'm getting pretty low. A Lock-On might take me out, and then this Registeel is going to have energy, but super luckily I'm able to squeeze in a counter before dying. Of course, whatever comes in is going to take me out. And now I don't know that this thing has Ice Punch. I do know it has Thunder Punch, but it could very well have Ice Punch. So I think I'm going to try to catch a Thunder Punch in an ideal world with Altaria. Yep. Do I do it? Okay, that might have been a catch, but that might have been enough time to switch. Okay. Just a Thunder Punch and immediate switch out. So this is not good at all. This is very bad. It's fine that I switched right there because then Altaria would have just been matched up with this thing in the back. Now, he definitely should have not thrown that Thunder Punch, or I just did a good job at catching it. But there goes Altaria, Fallen Soldier, going down. We need, it looks like, exactly 2 Play Roughs. I really hope this thing is running Hydro Pump. This is so tight. It doesn't look good. I'm going to be honest with you. It looks quite awful. But this doesn't take me out. And I get to the Play Rough. I get to the Play Rough. Okay, this is going to take it out. But will a Confusion kill me or will a Bubble kill it? A Bubble kills it. Confusion is too slow. Good game. Good game. That was so scary. So at this point, things are looking great for me. I believe I've won 20 out of my 23 battles. I can definitely finish this up strong. My first L will not make too big of a difference in the long run, but we are in a bad lead scenario, so I safe swap Deoxys. In comes a fellow Deoxys, and should I have perhaps just, I should not, no, my Altaria would have just been countered. There's really no point. I could have tried to catch a Frenzy Plant and waste energy. That would have been a play, but I know that an Altaria counter would have just come in, so I could try to win switch advantage, which is I think what I want to do. I definitely want to do that. Luckily, going for the less energy efficient Thunderbolt on his part, no complaints there, but it does do more damage, expecting no shield. So I shield this because I think there's a very real possibility that I could win this switch advantage. It looks to be a Psycho Boost variant, so I get this off before the Psycho Boost can come through. It would definitely kill, but yep, here it comes. So unfortunately not able to preserve this switch advantage. If I had shielded that first Thunderbolt, would that have been better? I don't know. Maybe that could have been the match right there, but so sadly, I try to catch, it does not work. In comes Bastiodon. I should, like, there was really no play because if I had switched in Altaria, this Bastiodon would have just come out and farmed me all the way down. Then I could have farmed it all the way down, which is, that might have been the play. Switch in Altaria, let it die. Hopefully he throws energy. Maybe he doesn't know that he can farm all the way down. Who knows? Probably would have farmed me all the way down. I would have farmed the Bastiodon all the way down and then had energy for whatever would come in, especially since that Deoxys had Psycho Boost. Therefore, I do better in the mirror match. But yeah, this is looking hopeless. The end, especially since I do not have, yep, a really smart switch. And right there I was thinking I have to bubble down. Maybe he won't switch and kill me and then I'll be able to Ice Beam real quick. But nope. It is futile. Good games. Okay, final match. Are we gonna end this on a good note or are we not? Registeel lead. I go with my normal strat, charge up to a pretend Hydro Pump and hope to get shields, expending none myself. Let us see what we can do right here. Will this Ice Beam go shielded? Now, you may be thinking, go for Play Rough, it does more damage. No, because most people run Ice Beam and Hydro Pump, not like some people run Play Rough and Hydro Pump, but I don't know. I just would rather get there faster and not do more damage and pretend to have a Hydro Pump. In comes Hypno. Okay, switch out. I'm okay with this. I will get off this damage, and I have to switch or else I'm going to get farmed down, so got to just go for it. Now I'm scared of these Ice Punches. I know it probably has it. But I don't switch in Deoxys, even if this is just a double punch variant, because I need it for that Registeel. So, and I know Altaria is going to do absolutely awful. Might as well just use it right now. And now we do have a very low health Azumarill as a potential sack swap later on. I'm not going to live this Ice Punch, I don't think. So I shield this up and then aim to farm down. In is probably going to come the Registeel and absorb all my energy. That was so stupid. I should have thrown that energy. I don't know why. Like, what am I waiting for? Maybe a switch timer to come up so I could save that energy for someone who would more appreciate it. But yeah, nope, it's not good. I don't remember how this ends, but if that could have saved me the match, I would be pretty sad. Okay, in comes Lantern. Not good, not good. So now I do definitely have to sack swap. That's the only play. Had a shield. It is not even close. I'm expecting a Thunderbolt to come through. It does not, so instead I get farmed down. I don't even go for the Ice Beam. I figure there is no point. I have to play rough if I'm going to stand anything close to a chance. I knew I didn't. Here comes the Hydro Pump, and that is a GG. With that concludes the very first episode of Race to Rank 10. I can barely form words. I am so tired. It is 7:23 p.m. That is bedtime. Hopefully more tomorrow. I'm going to be going on this daily upload grind. I want to just get there and get there fast. Rank 10, I'm going to get there. Interesting how we get Stunfisk now. Has that always been the case? I don't think so. I've had enough rewards to know that I have not gotten a Stunfisk in the past. So that's kind of fun. I was pineapping, even though I already have a Stunfisk made. It's not a good one. But yeah, not able to get to rank 5. Ending the day over here at rank 4, reach the maximum battles, and here you can see how I ended. 20 wins, 25 total battles. I showed all my losses, not all my wins because a lot of them were boring, but yeah, come back tomorrow. I'll see you then. Have a great, excellent night. Hope you're doing well at this start of season 2. Let's go. Okay, goodbye. See you. Bye.